What did I
Thank you.
miss? What Gloria just sounded, I just came in the middle. Where was Gloria? What were you doing?
Gloria
Rose-
was reading the announcement for the new month. Which book do you have, Arlene, again?
The Slim.
Okay. Yes,
What?
Slim Shalom. It is on page 150.
Okay.
It's so weird. My screen. My
Your
box.
screen is doing something crazy, and I can't
But
download
only
it onto my iPad. So
in my box, not the other boxes.
Right, just your box.
Your box now.
My box. It keeps
Now-
showing other things.
Ju-
Other
Judy,
people. I
did you
see.
read?
Yes.
Judy, did you read the announcement?
Yes,
to the
I
new monthly?
read,
Oh,
and you know
can you
what?
record
If
it for me?
Gloria read, it would be exactly the same as if I read, only better.
Can you record it? I can't. I would like to
Yes,
work
I'm
on
going
it.
to ask Gloria to do it again because it was so gorgeous. I'm going to ask
Oh.
Gloria to do it again.
Oh my.
Yes,
Yehi
for recording.
ratzon milfanecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu. Shetakadesh aleinu et hachodesh hazeh letova v'livracha. V'titen lanu chayim aruchim, chayim shel shalom, chayim shel tova, chayim shel bracha, chayim shel parnasa, chayim shel chilutz atzamot, chayim sheyesh bahem yirat shamayim v'yirat chet, chayim she'ein bahem busha uchalima, chayim shel osher v'chavod, chayim shetehei banu ahavot Torah v'yirat shamayim, chayim sheyimal mishalot libenu latova. Amen. Selah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Wonderful.
Anything for you, Arlene.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. I don't know how to. Oh, I'm looking. I've never used the iPhone for the Zoom meeting. This is my
For
first.
Zooming,
Okay.
yeah. It's a
Yeah.
little hard, but,
Yeah.
but
All right.
better than nothing.
Thank you.
Yes, I don't know why that does that with the iPad, and my phone does it sometimes too. It says it hasn't been downloaded from the server, and I've seen the email before.
Okay,
read
Judy,
it.
so what
don't
I
know
was
why it does
looking
it.
for, I got to tell you, what I was looking for is for anytime that things can't get downloaded. I have to tell you that people put the meeting number and the passcode. So when I can't get it downloaded to my server, I put on my iPad, I put on Zoom, and
And then you can put that information in.
So I went
Right.
back to I want my phone to see if I could find a
Right.
meeting number.
Right. It's all
and
the
it-
information. Yeah.
But I couldn't find that anywhere. Do we have that somewhere?
I
Can you
don't know.
forward-
I will look. I will look and see, and I will
Forward
put
it.
it in with the next message. I'll put
And
it
put
in.
the,
It
yeah,
doesn't
with the
hurt to
link.
have it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Good idea. Good idea.
So
Does
that I
anybody
could-
else want to?
Question,
Yes.
please. In the English, it says life, 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 and in the Hebrew, it says Chaim. Isn't that plural, or isn't Chai
No,
life?
Chaim is life. Chaim is life. L'chaim, to life.
Right. So what does the word Chai mean? That's
Um,
the question. I thought Chai was singular, and when
also, but no, it's not singular and double. It's Chaim is also life. It's a different form of the word. How's that?
okay, I was just wondering because I was looking at
If you're talking about your life, it probably is Chai. Where you talk about life in general as a noun, it would be Chaim.
Okay, I was just
Getting
curious.
all that funny stuff. Okay,
Yes, Francis. Yes,
it's okay now. I was getting really.
I
really
know
funny.
it happens periodically. I don't know what that is, and I've never has happened before, and I don't know why it happened.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else would anybody else like to read this?
I
I
could read a
would-
No
sorry.
pressure, Susan, and then Arlene. and
just a
then we'll
portion of
read
it.
the
I'll
next one.
do. Just
I've
a
never
portion.
read this out loud before, so I'm
Okay, that's all right.
Okay. Yehi ratzon milfanecha. Yehovah.
No, 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 no,
Oh,
no,
Jehovah, sorry, Jehovah, right?
no. Are there any vowels on it?
Well, there's the two dots under the yud.
What book are you using? What are you using?
I'm online.
Okay, you have to get that, Lev Shalom.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
109. And
It's-
in all our books, and the other books,
Oh.
Sidurim, that we have, there are no vowels. So it's very easy to recognize that Yud Hey Vav
Oh,
Hey is 109.
okay.
Okay? And what happens is it's not very different from with the Vav. There's no Vav. It's Yud Hey. I mean, it is Yud Hey Vav Hey, and it's Adonai. Okay?
Okay, I'm sorry, and I do know that. I just was
Yes.
reading too
Yes,
much.
yes. I
Okay,
got it. Yeah.
thank you. Eloheinu. So Adonai Eloheinu
Yeah.
velohe avotenu. Bless you, someone. Shetadesh alenu et hachodesh. Right, chodesh
Yes.
hazeh
Yeah.
litova velivracha.
Good.
V'titen lanu chayim aruchim hayim, right, chayim, sorry, chayim shel
You're going to see a lot of Chaims.
yeah, okay. So now I don't have to think of reading it, I can just do it. Chayim shel shalom. Chayim shel tova. Chayim shel beracha. Chayim shel parnasa. Chayim shel hilutz,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Hilutz. Atzatot. Yeah,
Atzamot.
Atzamot, I'm sorry, Atzamot.
It's okay.
Chaim sheyesh bahem.
Good.
Bless you. Yirat shamayim. V'yirat.
It's not just as long as you're reading so well, it should be correct. Remember, we talked about the metek. It's not shamayim, it's shamayim. The
Oh.
emphasis is on the syllable next to the last, and when it has that line, you see that does it have a line next to the vowel and underneath the mem?
It doesn't, but you know what? I know the word shamayim. I learned it when I was little.
Okay,
So I should
okay.
have read that
You
better.
need a new siddur, but that's okay. It'll
Shamayim
be much easier for you.
v'yirat
Good.
heta
State.
hate.
Right.
Okay. Hayim she'en
Good.
bahem bosha uchlima.
Okay, stop, and I'm gonna let you continue, but Cindy came on. We're doing the prayer for the new month. And
Thank
the
you.
page. Okay, which book do you have, Cindy?
Lev Shalem.
Okay, it's on page 180.
Thank you. I'm sorry I'm late.
That's okay, it happens. I just sorry, Susan. I just wanted
No,
for her
no,
to be able
good
to
that
get
you
on.
did that. That's who you
Okay.
are, Judi, you care. Okay.
Okay, Susan, now
Hayim-
continue.
Hayim shel ose.
No, look again.
Oh. Shel. Well, I have an ayin with a dot on the left and then
Yes.
se.
Share that it's not on but the shin has the dot on the right, correct?
Yes.
There's no dot on the left, so it's Osher, not Oser.
Okay, you know what? There's a hate after it. There's no R. So I don't know.
There's
So, yeah.
Chaim
so-
shall Osher v'chavod. Are we up to that? Because I lost my place.
Yes, but in
Okay.
mine, it just says ose.
Okay.
Okay, not a problem. Let's go back. I mean, let's continue. Chaim se
Again.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Shetehe
Good.
banu ahavat
Good.
ra. V'yirat shamayim.
Good.
Hayim sheyemale. Is that it?
Almost. Look at the last vowel.
Le, sorry.
Mm,
Shemelaye,
No,
The
Sheyem.
the last letter,
Isn't-
now I'm not sure
ahead.
that word that's not the same, is a vav with a dot in the middle.
No, boy, I don't have this, so.
Okay, all right, so you keep reading, that's why, okay, keep
Oh,
reading, no
yeah,
problem.
I will have my book, I promise.
Okay, that's okay,
Oh,
it's just harder for you, I feel
Yeah,
bad. That's
I
hard for
don't
you.
own
And
one that is that from our synagogue, so don't worry, okay.
okay, that's fine. Chaim
Yehovah
Shemal, whatever, yeah,
Mishalot, I'm so sorry, everybody.
That's okay.
Livenu, Letova, Ein Selah. I am so embarrassed.
don't be embarrassed, you have a different, you're not reading wrong, it's just makes it a little harder. If I
Yeah.
showed it on the screen, I wouldn't have to worry about this, but I like to see your faces,
Yeah,
so,
thank you for your patience.
no problem. Does anybody, Arlene, yes,
yeah, I'd like to try it.
yep,
Yehi ratzon mil panecha Adonai Eloheinu ve'Elohei avotenu shet hadash alenu et ha-chodesh haseh litova vidliv racha vid vidtiten lanu hayim aruhim hayim el shalom
what, Chaim, what?
shel shalom
Good,
hayim shel tova hayim shel beracha hayim shel parnasa hayim shel he lutz
good,
atzamot
good,
hayim shel yesh bahem yirat shemayim ve'yirat hate
Good.
hayim shel ein bahem busha
perfect.
Lima
Mm-hmm.
Hayim shel oser v'chavod Hayim shet he banu ahavat Torah v'yirat shamayim Hayim shel yimal u mish alot libenu tova amen salah.
Good job. Okay, I'm afraid to correct because I was looking at one book. It is Osher, not Oser. And it's interesting when I said that the Lev Shalem tries to make it easier for you. In Lev Shalem, it actually has two dots to show you that it's the shin. There's a dot for the O and a dot for the shin. In the Sim Shalom, it doesn't, but there's no dot on the left, so it has to be a shin. It has to serve as a vowel and as it stand in for the vav with the dot on top and the
So
shin.
what is it? Osher?
Osher,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Osher, right.
rather than Oser, because that's the question. Because
Yeah.
some people have been saying that, and I looked in the Slim Shalom, and that the issue is there is only one dot, but it's
Yep.
on the right, so it can't be a sin. It has to be a shin.
Right. I said O'Shea,
Okay.
right? Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, but it just was one of the things
Yeah,
that's been,
yeah,
that's come
okay.
up with the reading.
Judy,
Okay,
what does Libenu mean?
My heart, our heart,
Our heart.
Lev Shalom.
So
Full
Lev
heart.
is heart and the plural is Libenu?
First person plural.
Okay, thanks.
Remember, Aleinu is that it's the first person plural. The new ending is first person plural.
So it means our, O-U-R.
Mhm.
Judy,
Okay.
is there a tune, a tune to this? I mean, they sing it?
Yeah, but I can't do it. Sorry. If somebody else
Yes.
can, call a vote. I can't do it. This is not, it's not something that I am familiar enough with to be able to sing it.
I can.
And also they do it to different tunes. There's not a like a Sinai tune for this. Anybody else want to read that before we move on? Feel free. I don't want to stop anybody. Fran, do you want to read that or you want to we just move on?
I'll go down to Misha also Neeson.
Okay, so we'll read the next, I'll read the next part and then we'll have volunteers to read. Misha asa nisim la'avotenu v'ga'al otam me'avdut l'chayrut hu yig'al otanu b'karov v'yikabetz nidachenu me'arba kanfot ha'aretz. Does anybody remember hearing me'arba kanfot anywhere else in the Shema? When we're talking about the four corners, that's when we gather the corners of our tallies, and it's going to happening again with me. I'm sorry. Let's go back. Me'arba kanfot ha'aretz averim kol Yisrael v'nomar amen. And I'm going to give you this. The next line, Rosh Chodesh Shvat Yeh B'Yom Sheni Haba Eilenu V'Al Kol Yisrael L'Tova. That's this month. We have Tu B'Shvat in this month is Shvat, and it's going to start on Tuesday. Shlishi, Tuesday, I think I saw it. That's Yom Shlishi. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, I believe. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why that's doing that. That never did that before. Just don't look at me. Look at the book, don't look at me. Okay. Francis, would you like to read?
Okay. Misha asa Nisim la'avotenu v'go'al v'ga'al otam ma'avdut.
May
Pardon?
May of Dut, I think. No.
Me'avdut.
Good.
The Cheirut,
Good.
Yigaal Otanu, the Karov, Yikarbet, Nata Nidachenu, Me'arba, Kan Fot, Ha'aret, Averim, Kol Yisrael, the Nomar Amen.
Good. Havirim Kol Yisrael is a famous phrase.
Averim, Kol
That's
Yisrael.
good.
Okay.
Havirim.
Okay. Anybody?
That's
Cindy,
great.
would you like to read? And then Arlene. Or Arlene and then Cindy. Whichever you like. Arlene's unmuted. I'll get Arlene first. What?
Me, sha,
Asa?
ni, sa, ni, gim, la, votenu, gaal, o, tam, me, av, root,
No, look again.
n-
Yeah, this is
me,
when we need our good eyes. May
me,
Abdut is a dalit.
oh, me, doot.
Yeah.
Le,
Reisha Dalit are very similar, obviously.
le, herut.
Good.
Hu Yigal Otanu
Good.
Bika Rove
Mhm.
Yiv Bates Nida Henu
Good.
May are Ba Kan Hot Haaretz Ve'rim Kol Yisrael V'nomar Amen.
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 Good. Good.
So how do you do the next part then? Well, how do I put the next part in? It's
Well, it says Rosh Chodesh.
Rosh
It says Rosh
Chodesh,
Chodesh, right? And then
Rosh
you put
Chodesh.
the month, whatever the month is. This one happens to be Shvat,
Oh, Shvat is the month now. I don't
right?
know. Yeah, Bayom,
And then whatever the date is, and I think it's Tuesday, so that's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday is the third day. So it's Shlishi, the third day.
I don't know the number.
Yom
Shlishi.
Shlishi.
Okay. Shlishi. Haba Alenu Kol Yisrael Tova.
Good.
It's Monday night.
Okay.
And you should know all that. Every single word in that sentence that you just read.
Rosh Chodesh. I
Rosh
don't know.
Chodesh, it's the new month,
Like,
okay? The
yeah.
head of the month, the new month.
I
Shvat,
don't know.
yeah, will be. B'yom Shlishi, which is the third day.
Good.
Haba, that's coming. Aleinu, to us,
Okay. Yeah, to us. The
and
Al
all of Israel for good.
Latova for the good.
May
Yeah.
it be for all of Israel. May it to be for good for all of Israel. Okay, you get it. You know all those words.
So Yihiyeh
Okay.
means will be, the future?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's the future tense.
Yihiyeh.
Should be, will be, whatever. It should. It's future tense.
Super,
Yeah.
thanks.
I never learned the numbers and the days. Is there somewhere that there's a tutorial that I could just find numbers and days?
Probably, but actually the days are just numbers. Yom
Oh.
Rishon, Yom Sheni, Yom Shlishi, Yom Revi'i, Yom Chamishi, Yom Shishi, Shabbat. It's the first day, second day, third. It's third. It's the first, second, and third. That's what it is. There's no Wednesday, Tuesday, whatever. It's first, second, third until you get to sixth, and then Shabbat.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
And also the same ones that you will hear when people are called for an aliyah. It's the first, unless at first could be Kohen and second will be Levi, but after
Yes.
that,
Yes.
it's third, fourth, fifth, sixth. It's the exact same word that you
Got-
used for the days.
Gotcha.
Good. Okay, Cindy, would you like to read?
Sure. Misha Asa Naseem the Votenu Bigaal Oham.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, Otam.
Good.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't be sorry. I just want you to see it. You can. I know you can see it.
Mia Toad. No. Mia Doot. Mia Doot.
Good. Perfect. That's exactly it.
The hay root.
Good.
Ooh. Or, I guess that would be
Yeah.
boo. It's
Yeah.
ooh or boo.
Who?
Or two. Who. Okay, got
Yeah.
it. Who. Yigal. Otanu. Bika Rove.
Good.
Bika
Yeah.
Rove.
Yep.
Bika Bays. Nida Henu.
Yep. Yeah.
Me'av Ba,
Mhm.
Bean Foat,
Con
Ha'aretz.
vote.
What, sorry?
May arba con vote.
Vote, okay. Havarim, Kol Yisrael, the Mar, Amen.
Good, exactly. You'll see
Rosh
that a lot.
Chodesh, and I'm gonna forget the month, Rosh Chodesh,
Shvat, Shvat.
Shvat, Rosh Chodesh, Shvat. I know this is Yihi, yeah, but
Yeah.
why is the Shabbat pronounced? Because it's not the double, I mean, it's the Shvat, but it's not the bigger Shvat, at least in the Lev Shalem.
See, now I'm trying to be good to the people that are on Slim Shalom, so I changed my book to the
But the way
Slim
it's written
Shalom.
here would be
I'm
Yihi.
looking to see. I didn't.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. But it's really hard to say it without pronouncing it. It's
Yeah.
hard to say the word without pronouncing it. Yeah. You're right, but I just find it hard to say that. You're
Okay,
absolutely right.
all right,
No question.
okay. B'yom haba,
Good.
Yaleinu, B'yol Kol Yisrael L'Tova.
Good. Perfect. So you would put in after Biyom which day it was.
Oh, sorry,
Just to-
yeah.
That's okay. I just wanted to be clear. Yeah, Gloria.
Judy, Vika Bates, the Yud, what, is there any, is that pronounced Vika Bates, but it doesn't have two dots under it. So is it Vika Bates, and why is there a Yud there?
Yeah. It's really, you don't really hear the Yud. It's one of those things that when I said about not sloppy, but more fluid, there are no dots, but just you sort of hear it. It's not clear. You're right. There is no dot. It goes into the vowel before so that you hear it a little bit. It's hard to say. It's in the same way. It's hard to say yeah without the two dots on any. This is sort of the same way.
Bless you.
Yes,
That's you.
yes, Cindy.
I don't have a question, I have a comment. I remember when
Yeah.
my oldest son was preparing for his bar mitzvah, the bar mitzvah teacher actually had marks in his prayer book that said, this is the Bethel way. Like he changed things because that's the way they say to Bethel. I don't know, familiar enough to know the difference, but there are those comments.
I'm
in
not
the book.
surprised. I'm not
Great.
surprised. But
What
sometimes
surprises me though is
it's
that people
almost
are
hard to
listening.
say it.
It surprises me that people are listening hard enough that they would know that he's saying
They
it
know
the
that the
Bethel
difference.
way
Well,
versus the way in the prayer
If
book.
you in shul, you won't hear because everybody's doing a little differently. We're being so mikdakdek, which is mikdakdek means exacting. We're being so exacting because we want to know how it reads, so we can see it in other places. So we're doing things that normally we wouldn't do. We wouldn't hear when you were doing it, particularly if it's being sung, and that is usually this part is usually sung. And it's sung to different tunes depending on what month it is.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like
Oh.
for Hanukkah, they'll sing it to Ma'otzor. For other things, they'll do
Oh.
for Pesach, they'll do it for for that month a different tune that's of one of the tunes from Pesach. So
How
if you hear it, so when is it? It's coming up? When did I say it was
Shvat,
coming up?
Tuesday, you said, right?
Yeah, but I don't know which Tuesday. I didn't look to see. 1 minute. January. It is Tuesday the 23rd. So if you go to shul on the 21st, you will hear it. Okay. Now I'm just gonna do the last part, and then maybe somebody will read that, and because I'd like to maybe move to something else. The congregation, and I'm reading from Lev Shalem. I don't know what's in here. Yeah, it says. The congregation repeats these two lines and then continues. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. The leader, whoever is the Shalech Tzibor, will read that line, Rosh Chodesh, So you don't have to actually know. They have to know when the new month is and what the new month is. You don't have to know if you listen to them. You just repeat what they say. Whoever the leader is, they have to know. You don't really have to know because you repeat it after them. Okay. And you'll hear that the congregation will repeat it after whoever is the leader. Okay. And then we say the leader continues. Yechad Shenu. Yeah, I read it wrong. Yechad Shehu Hakarov Baruch Hu Aleinu Al Kol Amo Beit Yisrael L'Chaim U'Lashalom, and everybody says Amen. L'Sason U'Simcha Amen. L'Yeshua U'Linachama, and Benomar Amen.
Amen.
You say okay. So that's the ending for that. And and you can see you're asking for all of this we're asking for good stuff in the month ahead. We're announcing it, but while we're announcing it, we're asking for good stuff. Then it should be a good month. And all that stuff should be happening.
That's really
Good.
cool.
Yeah. It teaches us something here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and in the Lev Shalem also, you have a whole explanation about the Hebrew calendar and other stuff. So you're gonna love this, Susan.
I'm gonna order it right after class today.
Okay, Susan is
promise you.
gonna. Okay. Anybody else want to read any of this page? Arlene, Fran.
You know, Judy,
No.
this is so helpful because it comes up every month. So now we can feel like we
So
can,
now we know a little bit more, and we know, and we can read it a little better.
thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you. Okay, so if nobody wants to read this, we're gonna skip this and we're gonna go to Lachado D, actually. We've done it before, but we're gonna do it again. Lachado D is on page 262 in the full Sim Shalom, 21 in the Slim Shalom, and 23 in the Lev Shalem. This is another one that has lots of tunes. Depending on your shul, depending on the week. We don't always do the same tune. Like some of them, as Cindy said, your shul has a certain way of doing prayers. I've said before that when we were at Jesuit in Philadelphia, they have a lot of prayers that they sing differently than everybody else, just a little differently. That's the AJ way, as the same way as Cindy's is their way. But this one, Taka, is just a whole lot of different tunes, and most shuls will do different ones at different times, depending on who's leading and depending on the mood of the leader. Okay, and there is a chorus, obviously, for this one, and the chorus is L'cha dodi likrat kala Pnei Shabbat nekabla. That is the chorus, and we have different verses. I'm going to do the first verse, and then we'll have somebody else. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad, hashmi anu el hamiyuchad. Adonai echad, ushmo echad, l'shem ultiferet v'litila. The old one, I'm see if I can get back to the old. No, I can't even do l'chad. I can't even get to it. Why can't I get to it? No, that's a more new one. That's a newer one than one that you're thinking, which I like also. Krakala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabela, Shamur v'Zachur, B'dibur Echad, Ishmi'anu El HaMiuchad, Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad, L'Shem Tiferet, V'Litila, L'Cha Dodi L'Krakala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekabela. That's the old-fashioned one. Okay, that's the one we learned when I was a kid. Okay, yeah, and
What's
this is good 'cause
Kabbalah?
this is something.
What is Kabbalah? What's Kabbalah?
kabel, receive, or welcome, same.
Okay, okay, all
Nice.
right.
You could kabel something else, you can receive some, you can get something else, but when you talk about the Shabbat bride, we talk about welcoming. You can also kabel other things too.
Judy,
Yeah.
sometimes our temple says, we'll have Kabbalat Shabbat. Does that mean receiving Shabbos then?
Yes, exactly. That's the first part.
Ooh.
You do mincha, which is the afternoon service, maybe depending on what time of day it is and what time, when in the year it is, and then you do Kabbalat Shabbat, which is exactly welcoming Shabbat.
Oh my
That's
God.
the service.
It's all
That's
different
you have
stories.
different services. We talked about mincha, shacharit, amariv. Kabbalat Shabbat is a special service for welcoming Shabbat. Exactly.
Oh, Toda, that is such a mystery. Wow.
Judy, we
And
could
I'll
just
tell
learn
you,
we could learn all day here. That's good. I have, yeah, the rest of the day, we just learn all day. It's great.
we're learning lots
Now
of
I
things, and it's
understand why they
fun.
all study Torah.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's so
yes. There's so much.
fascinating.
First of all, there's so much to learn, obviously.
I know. I
But-
mean, so intrigued. I'm amazed. Yeah.
But I do suggest, I'll tell you, and I know that I don't think it's that expensive, but if you really are interested in this Shabbat service, I really recommend getting Lev Shalem because
Mhm.
it really gives you a lot of information. Yes, Cindy.
Yeah, someone in our synagogue donated like 400 prayer love Shalane. Yeah, I have it. I love it.
Yeah,
So
I don't know
highly
anybody.
recommend.
That's what I said. It was interesting because Susan doesn't have the Siddur. She's been using different things from the internet, and she asked which one. And at first I wasn't sure, and then I said, it's a no-brainer, Lev Shalem. Yes, indeed.
I have a question though. What is
And
meant by
Fran, yeah.
Sefer Torah? Because you hear that all the time. Does Sefer mean
Book. Right?
Exactly. The book of the Torah, which is a
Okay.
little weird because it usually really isn't a book, it's a scroll. Right? When we have a Torah, it's not a book, but we talk about a Sefer Torah, the book of Torah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Are you,
Fran.
do you see, in your show, we celebrate Jewish Music Month next, like, month. And we sing on February the 3rd or 4th, yeah, the first Shabbos in February.
February.
And,
Yeah.
but the part is, we're singing the traditional words and everything to very strange music, different authors, different countries, different words, and
Very fun. Very fun.
I know it's
I think
really
it's fun. I think it brings a little bit more meaning to it. It brings a little
Yes.
more life to it than because when we do the same things all the time, it almost becomes rote. Whereas when we twist it up a little bit, you can't have it rote. Yeah, I have to say first of all, we have a cantor that's from Argentina. And second of all, the people in our shul, the clergy in particular, are really into music. And we actually have a full-time chazan and a full-time music director. And they really are into music. And we've been commissioning tunes for prayers. This year, it's been this special program this year. And it's fun. It makes it more interesting. And we like singing. And, for some people, I am not a singer, as you obviously can tell, but people that are singers really find it meaningful. But even if you're not a singer, it adds to the feeling to me. It gives you the soul of it when you sing rather than read. If we sing, it just means we're learning how to read, so we're reading. But when you sing and when you hear music, it gives you it adds another dimension, I think. And I think it's wonderful. It's a gift. It's a gift. And if you can sing, it's really a gift. Okay. So I am going to ask somebody, a volunteer, to begin to do the Brit Lachadodi and the first verse. You guys, I know you can do this. Yes, thank you, Gloria. Gloria's taking over. Arlene, you better watch out. Gloria's taking over. She's
Oh, it's
volunteering.
okay. It's okay. I didn't want.
I need you to volunteer too, though. Yes,
Oh, okay.
Gloria.
I'll go next. I'll go after Gloria.
Okay, thank you, Gloria.
Okay, do you want the chorus?
Yes, sure.
Okay. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, Panei Shabbat Nekabala. Shamor V'Zachor B'Dibur Echad, Hishmianu El Hamayuchad. Adonai Echad Ushemo Echad, L'Shem Ultif Eret Belit Hila.
Perfect. Again, now that, and when you finish that, you would do the chorus again, so you can do that.
Lecha
Okay.
Dodi Likra Kala Panei Shabbat Nekabala. It's amazing how different reading is versus singing it.
Yeah.
It's very different. It's very different. No question.
Okay,
We
I'm gonna
could
read.
sing more, but if somebody could sing. Just one thing I want to say about this is Shamor v'Zachor is the reason that we light 2 Shabbos candles. It's because Shabbat, in one place in the Torah, it says to Shamor, which is to guard or observe Shabbat. And in another place, another 10 Commandments, it says Zachor, which is remember. So they put both of them in this prayer. And because it says the 2 different ones, they interpreted that's why we light 2 Shabbos candles.
That's so cool.
Okay.
Do you know where the
Okay, now-
tradition? Do you know where the tradition of lighting the 2 plus the number of children you have
We
started?
do actually. I light 4 candles every
Yeah.
Shabbos. Yeah, I light 4. I don't know what people do that have like 12 kids. I'm not sure. That could really make you broke and also cause a fire. But yes, I do. I have the tradition of doing the 2 plus.
And are they the same height or the same, does that matter, for example?
It doesn't matter. This is not like the Chanukiah. Shabbos candlesticks can be made of anything, can be anything, short, tall, whatever. Mine are not. I have 2 different sets. So they're not the same height. It makes it a little easier when they're not the same height to light them, but we have 2 different sets that we've gotten over the years. The tall ones actually my mother-in-law gave to us, my in-laws, I should say mother-in-law, my in-laws gave to us, and that was a tradition. And to give the bride, the other family would give the bride candlesticks, and the bride's family would give the groom a talit. Because
Oh,
at some
mhm.
point they actually did not wear a talit outside; they wore a talit inside, but not outside until they were married. You
Right.
wouldn't see like a guy that's 20 years old, unmarried, and doesn't necessarily wear a talit outside. On that you can see.
That's how you knew which guy to go after.
Exactly. There are good points to some of these traditions.
I like
Talit
that.
matchmaking.
That's cool. That's cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yep. Okay. So, Arlene, you're not getting out of this. Yes, what?
Okay, now,
Yep.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nekabala.
Good.
Shamor v'Zahor b'Divor Echad, Hishmi Anu El Ham Yuchad. Adonai Echad, Ushmo Echad, L'Shem Ultif Eret Viglit Hila. Lahad Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nikabola.
Perfect. Gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes,
Gorgeous.
it's like Gloria said, it's strange to read it all.
To read it, yes. Yes, it is. And if people want to sing, that's okay. I said as long as you look at the words, you can sing it. But yeah. Okay. Let's see what time. We still have time. Okay. The next verse, and this is good to do because if you go to Friday night services, this is going to be sung, and it's going to be, and no matter what tune, if you know the words, usually you can, as you go, you can you can get the tune. At least I find that, and I'm not a singer, obviously. Likrat Shabbat Lechu V'nelcha. V'nelecha. Actually, it isn't now that I'm so aware of this. Ki hi makor habaracha merosh mikedem nisucha sof maaseh b'machshava techila. Lacha dodi likrat kala penei Shabbat the Kabbalah. Okay. Volunteer, Fran. Oh, first Cindy.
Fran wants to go, she can go.
No, I was picked on her because I haven't heard her lately. So, but you volunteered. That takes precedent.
Okay. Lahado D. Ligrat. Bala. Panay Shabbat.
Kala. We talk about a Kala, the bride, the Sabbath bride. Kala. Okay.
Kala. Panay Shabbat. Nika. Bala.
Good. Perfect.
Ligrat. Shabbat. Lehu. B'nai la ba.
Good.
Ha. That's a ha.
Yep,
B'nai
yep.
ha. Or is that a vav? That's a
No, you're perfect.
ha.
Perfect.
Okay, ha. He, Mikor, Habab. That is a double. Habara, ha.
Good. It's a baruch. It's the same word.
Oh,
Bracha.
okay.
Baracha. Yep. Blessing.
Mayrosh, Mikdam, Nisu, ha.
Perfect.
Sof, Ma'aseh, Hima, ha, Shava,
Good.
Tehila, Lahadodi, Ligrat, Kala, Pene, Shabbat, Nika, Bala.
Perfect. Fabulous. Okay. Do I have a volunteer that wants to read again?
Okay.
Okay, Susan.
Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabla. Shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad hishmiyanu el hamyucha. Sorry, don't listen. Hamyuchad.
Yeah.
Is that it? Okay.
Yeah.
Adonai echad ushmo echad l'shem ultiferet velit hila.
Good.
Lechadodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabla. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelcha ki hi mikor havracha merosh nikedem nisucha sof ma'aseh, right?
Da.
Ma'aseh.
Da.
Thank you.
God is on the left.
Oh, sorry. Ma'aseh.
Good.
The Mahashaba Tehila. Lechadodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nikabla.
Okay. I'm going to ask, since we have 2 minutes left, I'm going to ask everybody to mute themselves and we're going to sing. I'm going to ask actually since I don't think I'm gonna get songs out of my mouth right now, I'm gonna ask for a volunteer that's gonna be our leader.
Okay.
I'll do it. Fran, you want to do it? Thank you. I'm gonna mute myself 1 second.
Lecha dodi ligrat kala pene shaba nekabala. Lecha dodi ligrat kala pene shaba nekabla. Shomor v'zochor bidu echad. Hishmianu el hamechad, Adonai echad u'shemo echad, l'shem l'tiferet v'likala. You want more? More? Likrat Shabbat, the Dodi likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat nikabala. Do you want to go on?
Beautiful.
Bikrat Shabbat. You can continue.
Likrat Shabbat l'chun l'necha ki mikor habracha merosh mikedem nisuchat suf maaseh b'mashtilot mikedem melech ir melucha kumitihi mitohab hapa.
Didn't get to the third paragraph. Stop. Stop. Only the first two. The first two verses. We didn't get to the third one. You're in a rush, Fran. We didn't get to that one yet. Okay, we're gonna do that one next. We're gonna do all of this next week, and we're gonna try
Okay.
to sing. It does sound better when you sing if you can sing it. It's more what you're gonna do, but either way is fine. So thank you. You have been practicing, I can tell. Thank you. It does make a difference. And huge leaps and bounds from when I started teaching, I have to say. Even the sounding out is much smoother. Thank you. Anybody have any questions, comments?
Thank you, Judy.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Judy.
Yes, Cindy, you
Thank
have a
you,
question?
Judy and Francis. That was beautiful.
It was
Yes.
Thank you.
beautiful.
Thank you for taking the lead.
And
Thank
that's
you.
a new melody. That's a new melody for me.
Me
It was
too.
beautiful.
Me too, Fran.
No.
Fran, are you in
Yeah.
Canada? Did you say?
Who are you?
In Toronto. Is there a big Jewish community there?
Yeah, 200,000
Yes.
people.
Yes.
A huge
We had
community.
the synagogue that we were in Canada for 2 years in Toronto, had to close membership. I don't think they close it anymore. We were at the Adith brand, and
Oh,
they closed with
beautiful.
1,500 members, families.
Wow.
Oh,
Sadly,
Why?
unfortunately, we had 1,200 members, but now we're down to about 900, and we're wondering where all the people are going. They don't want to come back to synagogue at the moment.
Yeah, we have
And,
a lot of people that haven't got. Which store do you belong to, Fran?
That's Tikva at Bayview and Finch. That's the north end of the city.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're known for choirs and music, and that's what we do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot. Toronto actually has a very big Jewish population, lots of kosher restaurants, and a
I
lot of
didn't
kids
know
go
that.
to day school. It's a very nice Jewish community.
Are they
Very Jewish.
Zooming that special music day that you're having? And will that be on Zoom for anyone to attend?
Yes,
A
it
lot
will.
of us, that
Because
would
I'd
be
love
fun.
to, I'd love to be there if it
Me
was
too.
a
Let us
possibility. to
know,
treat
Fran. Give us the date. Do you do
Okay.
live
and,
stream?
and
Do you
It's-
live
and a link.
stream or
It's
Streaming it.
February, Shabbos, February the 4th.
third?
And it's called Shabbos Shira.
Do you live stream, Fran?
Yeah, I'll try to send it to you, Judy. I'll send you
Great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you, Fran. Okay,
Okay.
wishing everybody a Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat
Shabbos.
shalom.
Thank
Have a
you.
wonderful